Hello, everyone. Welcome to PCE Final Frontier podcast. I am Shivangi, your PCE guide at PCE Final Frontier, helping one student at a time. Visit our website www.pceff.com to enroll in our courses today.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to PCE Final Frontier podcast interview. Today we have Rajni with us, who recently cleared her PCE written. Let's have her on board. Let's see what she has to talk about her PCE journey, her tips or strategies that can be helpful to all of us. So welcome, Rajni.
Hi, thank you so much for inviting me to the podcast.
It's our pleasure. Thank you for saying yes to doing an interview with us. But
Well, anything I could help with the future students.
First is just congratulations. I know it's a
Thank you.
big step. It's a big step for you, big step for us to like really see you on the other side, right?
Right.
And I know, so let's talk a little bit about yourself, if you don't mind sharing about your journey, like what made you take the PC and everything. Like,
Right. So I graduated way back 2019. I'm a foreign trained physiotherapist. I did my bachelor's in the Philippines. I was with De La Salle Medical and Health Sciences Institute. There I did 5 years of physiotherapy. After that, I did 8 months of studying to get my local licensure in the Philippines. And I did it on the first try, February 2020, right before the pandemic. After that, I did the US NPTE licensure, and I did it August 2021 with Final Frontier. And I took the PCE exam this August 2024 with PCE Final Frontier as well.
and you cleared all the exams on your first attempt, right?
Oh, with NPTE, I did twice. I almost passed on my first try. My score, you wouldn't believe, it's 596.
Oh, no.
Yeah. But
okay.
it's a challenge. Like,
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Of
Well,
course.
it's a humbling experience, I would say, because for the
Yes.
first time in my life, I
Wow.
experienced what it feels like, what it felt like to like fail. But
Yeah.
no, that really didn't strive to do my best, I would say. Then I tried right after that. I did 2 months of studying immediately. I tried and then I passed. Still with Final Frontier.
Yeah,
as
yeah,
well.
there we go. There we go. And what made you take the PCE? Like, you moved to Canada?
No. While on the process of doing NPT, I actually took the NPTE here in Toronto. I was already a permanent resident here, and people are wondering, oh, you're already a resident there. Why did you take the US? Why didn't you take the PCE? Well, at first, we all know doing PCE, I mean, the credentialing, it'll take time. That like made me thought a lot of things. Oh, and also financially, it's a big,
it's a big decision and everything.
it's a big decision. Before I took the PCE, I actually went back in the Philippines to practice a bit, and maybe that made me think, okay, why not try PCE? Because that time I was waiting for my visa approval in the US.
Okay.
So, why not try? I'll just take it. I'll just do the credentialing. If nothing happens in 5 months, then I will not take it. But luckily, I don't know what happened. My papers were done in about 3 months. And I didn't take the English test that was required because I only I used my TOEFL.
Okay. Yeah,
I
they
already
need TOEFL. Yeah.
well, it happened really smoothly on my part. I
Okay.
also took the required course from, there's two schools that are actually offering that, the University of Toronto and University of Alberta. They have to take before you get your paperwork's accepted here as a physio. So I did one with Alberta. At first, it was overwhelming and it's a little bit confusing on my part because I got used to the practicing of ethics in the US. It's
Uh-huh.
a different, well, yeah, I would say it's different kind of approach.
Wow. So
Um,
it's similar. It's still ethics, but it's a little bit different style. Like
yes, like on the, yeah.
interesting. Wow. That's good to
So
know.
then I took the August one because I attended the boot camp.
Oh,
Just,
you did.
yeah.
Okay.
Yes, the very first
Yeah.
PCE Final Frontier boot camp. It was a lot of fun working
Okay.
with
Well,
Rajni.
we'll talk about it. Yeah. Well, I have a question about
Yes.
it too. Since you were
Oh
there
my God.
like
Yeah, I
hands-on, like
wish
yeah.
the boot camp will be like a routine, because it really, changed. Because it's different when it's like on-site learning rather than online. I think that may be more like have an impact with in my studying. So
Oh,
yeah.
wow. So you attended all the days of boot camp, right? All 2 days
Yes.
of boot camp.
Yes.
And did that make a difference, like the way, like you study at home on your own? Yes, you have a timetable, you have a schedule,
Yes.
you know what to study, but
Mhm.
being around with other people, 2 days, having all your mentors there, like it's like in-person learning.
Yeah.
Did
Actually,
you?
it's like a wake
Oh,
up call,
okay.
because
Yeah.
at that time when I attended the boot camp, I was like, I was juggling work and like just studying what I could, just following my
Mm-hmm.
own schedule. But the drive isn't really there. But
Yeah.
when I attended the boot camp, oh my gosh, like everyone is like so prepared and stuff. I need to step up my game
There you
because
go.
there are some people there who's gonna take the exam in like 3 days or like a week or so. So I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
how come I don't know this? I should know this by now. I was like that. So I'm like, okay. And then immediately after boot camp, I deleted my TikTok. I deleted like my,
Uh, so
yeah, some of
it
the
was a
apps.
wake up call for you,
Yeah,
like,
for me. I don't know
uh-huh.
for some students, but for me, it was like, oh my gosh, I need to do this seriously.
There you go. Well, whatever
Yeah.
works, there comes a phase in everyone's life, like when, something hits you and you're like, okay, this is it. I need to do it. I need to get everything together and I need to
Yes.
start focusing on the exam preparation and stuff. And, it's sometimes just you need that. Sometimes just an event like
Yeah.
that, or just a call or a test exam to kind of like, do it. And I feel like you are that person that thrives on those things. Like, you need someone to like
To
something to
boost.
happen.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, I got it now. Like, and
Because
then you start doing it,
yeah,
like
exactly. Because I
I think
felt
the
like
same
I'm in the
way.
class at
Yeah.
one point, like at some of the questions. Oh my God, I should know this. Like, I did this NPTE. How come am I was like that. I was like, okay.
And so after that, so before the boot camp, you tried studying on and off when you got a time between your work and everything. But let's say after the boot camp, what were some of the changes that you made? Like one, you said you deleted your TikTok. Uh,
Yes.
what were some of the other changes that you did?
Yeah.
what worked the best way until
Hmm.
August, June, July, and you took the exam in August then. So
Yeah. The boot camp was on May, and I
yeah, it
have
was
my
me.
own
Yeah.
schedule, but my schedule is not really, like realistic in
Mm-hmm.
like because every day it's like big chunks of topics. So I was like, oh, I need to get a better schedule. Like for example, doing cardio pulmo for the straight 4 days, covering everything, make sure I know. And I did a lot of mock exams after. I have a friend who also reviewed with me. I took a time off from work. A
Okay.
month before my exam, I took a leave from work, and that really helped me a lot. I think that really changed me because,
Okay.
you know, I didn't have to, wake up and like prepare for work, prepare doing notes and stuff. Just focus on my studying.
Okay, so
And
all that
yeah,
stuff, like, so taking that exam, making your own schedule, taking time off before the exam kind of all
yes,
helped you stay on your track, and
yes.
then you took the
Also,
exam.
I did talk to Ruchi a lot of times. She really monitored my score. Like, right before I took the PCE, I think like she asked my scores from the practice exams. She's like making sure if I like what's the what do you call this percentage that I will make it. Let's say it
Mm-hmm.
like that. And whenever like someone like ask on Telegram, I make sure I do my part as well. When I don't know the question, I do my own research. When I have doubts, I message,
Okay,
because I don't know, I really like to ask, like, oh,
that's good. So asking, communicating with your friends and stuff,
yes,
that's even if yes, this is the right answer. So good. So I'm really glad, like, you tried all these methods and everything was like working out for you.
I was scheduled to take the exam in London, Ontario, but apparently, upon checking along the way, Toronto slot open. So for the future PCE takers who are listening, try to do that. Register first, and then maybe um, a month or so before your exam, Toronto or some of the locations that are nearest to you will open up.
Will open up.
Big
Okay, that's
chances,
good to
yeah.
know. Yeah, that's good to know. And
Mm-hmm.
able to finish your exam in time? You
Yes.
didn't feel like rushed or anything?
No, I
Good.
think I had 15 minutes left to
There you
review.
go. Good. That's
Yeah. At
perfect.
I and what I did is I flagged the first 10 questions. I don't know where I learned that, maybe in the NPTE back then. Uh Flag the first 10 questions, cuz like it's maybe the first 10 questions your brain is not really yet,
Mm-hmm.
fully functioning. So I'm like, but I didn't really change my answers a lot because I relied on what my brain really remembered. I try really not to change.
Would you say? Like while
Um,
you're preparing?
well, I was preparing, to be honest. I didn't really like MSK, but apparently during the exam that was the highest. And I was really interested with cardiopulmo, but during the exam that was my lowest. That was my
Oh,
lowest, the cardiopulmo. But
okay.
I think I like more neuro, stroke and all that, TBI,
That was
the
more of your strongest field and
yes,
everything. Whereas cardiopulmonary, so if that was more like your weaker subject, like weaker topic,
yes.
did you do anything extra to prepare for it? Like,
Okay.
or not really?
For the cardiopulmo, I just did a lot of mock exams as well. And also I did read the book, uh Read and Chang. It's like
Okay.
the references, one of the reference for the exam.
Okay.
Um I tried to break down the topics one by one.
Okay. And as you said, trust the process, be optimistic, have some
Yeah.
patience, and you will get what you want. Like you will achieve it. So yeah, that's really good tip. Like I really liked it. Like it's really inspiring. Like your journey, like you've been taking exams, you
Yes.
took the NPTE, you took the PCE.
That's so
So
amazing.
you know the stress of sitting for that exam, you know like how, what takes for the preparation and stuff,
Yes.
right? You know what, like that boot camp when you attend, you're like, okay, this is my thing. I have to start studying. I need to start planning. So yes, you have been through a lot since 2019, I would say, since you started planning, preparing. But again, it's your dream, it's your vision,
Yeah.
it's what you wanted to do, and you achieved it. You're like so close now. You just you are a PT. You just have to start, clear that OC, and you're done. You have that, like you can achieve your passion, you can work for it. So but that was really good. This is really good. This is really inspiring.
Thank you. I really hope, I provided information, I inspired future students.
Of course, no, of course. And it's really helpful for especially friends back from your home country, back from my
Yes.
country, like it's a big step for us to come to Canada, to come to the States
Exactly.
and everything. So watching you, listening to you will probably really be helpful to them. Like that will help them, there's someone who's just listening, maybe will come up with a dream and vision. And you never know, you'll make a difference in someone's life. That's what the life is all about, right?
Right.
But I really appreciate you talking to us today.
Thank you so much. I just want to share like the quote.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. It's in a book called Desiderata. It's like from the author Max Ehrmann. It's keep interested in your own career. However, be humble. It is a real possession in the changing fortunes of time. A lot
Wow.
of things can change a person, but I would say there's always room for improvement and a learning. Being humble enough to acknowledge what you don't know. So, well, don't hesitate to ask questions from the mentors.
Of
That
course,
helped
of course.
me a lot.
Yes,
Because
yes.
even though, I am already licensed in the US, there's nothing, you have to ask because you really can't know a lot of things.
Yes. Yeah. No, this was really good. That's a really good quote. Like, I liked it. I really liked it. It's really good. Like, there's one thing you can be in the world is be humble. So
Yeah.
that's really cute.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining today. Reach out to us at support@pceff.com for any questions. Follow us on social media on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube for more content. Have a wonderful week and keep learning.